ProTurf Grass on-site evaluation. And as we look here at the image scroll bar at the top of the screen, what we want to do is make sure that these synthetic turf experts, we want to make sure that this reflects an H1. As I highlighted here, it looks as if it may be an H1. We go here and inspect it. Let's look at, it says heading text, the synthetic turf experts. That looks good there. We do want to make sure and double check again that it's an H1. It does say heading, but that does look good in synthetic turf. We might think about changing synthetic to artificial, since it's a much higher search phrase. Now, looking down into the site, what I'd like to see is us to add Oceanside up here. We can see that it says Oceanside and Carlsbad. That's perfect. And again, we might consider synthetic here, changing itself out for artificial. Now, I'd like to see one of ProTurf's videos show up just underneath this synthetic turf in Oceanside and Carlsbad CA header, or just underneath this first paragraph in this image. Now, this image, I want to make sure, again, it's very important that the images have the title tag and alt text on them. And as I search here on the back end for images, it looks like, if you notice here, we do not have alt tags, titles, or descriptions on this specific image. Or okay, so we want to make sure that this image here and any other images on the page have title tags and descriptions that reflect the keyword phrases Oceanside artificial turf or artificial turf Carlsbad. As we go over to the second header, Pet Solutions. Again, I might want to see the keyword in there like artificial turf, Pet Solutions with artificial turf, or some H1 header. You can go ahead and leave the Pet Solutions in there, but some way to indicate that artificial turf is that solution in the H1 would be fantastic. And then perhaps above our pet owning customers, we've got an H2 here that might, just above this highlighted area, have an H2 that even more clearly says the keyword. Then I'd want to double check again that this image here with the dog's eyes has some image SEO, and if not, let's go ahead and get that image title tags and descriptions in there reflecting our keyword strategy. And it looks like the image may be coming from Plugins or YouTube somehow, but it doesn't look like it has the alt tags, title, or descriptions, which we'll want to make sure we put in there. I'd also like to see a video added to this page, and perhaps an H2 and an H3, separating kind of this contact form and the dog picture. Otherwise, let's make sure this phone number is a click to call on the mobile, and we've got the contact form, so that looks good. Let's do one more page here for synthetic turf, which I might also recommend, again, being artificial turf. And this is really good. Actually, this is a great example. Residential artificial turf in Oceanside CA. That's a great H1 header that reflects the keyword strategy. Again, up above this highlighted section here, starting with looking for the perfect, we might want to see an H2 in there. And then let's go ahead and double check safe and eco-friendly, make sure that's an H2 or an H3, and go ahead and try to throw a keyword in there. So maybe turf or synthetic grass, something like that, to indicate a little more keyword-oriented strategy. And then again here with the durable and long-lasting, even if it just said durable and long-lasting turf, or turf, durable and long-lasting solutions. And again, just follow that keyword theme down through these H2 and H1s. And final thing, I'd like to see a video added to that page, and I'd like to make sure that these images here, again, get adequately reflected, reflect the keyword strategy there. And so if I just do a search in the back end for the images again, I'll be able to see, and you can notice here it doesn't seem to have a title tag or descriptions. Otherwise, this looks good with the contact form there, and I like these headers. If we could just add a keyword to them and then a video to this page, it'd be fantastic. And that should give us a great start for what the pages should look like.